acceptance that it could be a good tool for measurement, which could then be used to effect accountability. Just to point out, it's not a tool of accountability, it's just a tool that could be used to effect accountability. But wasn't quite clear, and I know I was late, exactly what is being proposed by CaPRI with respect to this report card. Is it that CaPRI is proposing to take on doing this report card as an independent organization and then to enroll the members of the education community as to how they can use it? Or I'm not sure exactly where it is going from here. I'm here representing my organization. And we are interested in education, which is why we're here. But just generally, I'm trying to get exactly what it is the intention. So we are recommending that we have a national report card. What is the intended next steps from this?
Lloyd Van Green, representing the PSOJ this morning, like Pat over there. Professor Harriet? Yeah. This is an addendum to his point. He asked about the input. I'm looking at the output. I have heard nothing about the school curriculum, the content of the curriculum so far. And I think it's very important because at this point we're having an endemic with respect to bleaching in this country. So something must be amiss with the input, with the content of the curriculum. I'm not hearing how to build self-esteem, critical thinking, and healing the fractured psyche. Those are my comments.
All right. Thanks very much.
We're actually proposing the creation of a national report card and a value-added school report card. We wouldn't be undertaking that independently. We'd be actually collaborating with different entities in order to do so, such as the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, the National Council on Education, CSEC, and also with the Jamaica Student Administration software, because we'd have a lot of data to collect and analyze. So we'd have to be collaborating with many different agencies to obtain that data.
Are they already enrolled? Is it that we're on the way, or this is just an enrolling conversation which will then continue with CSEC and...
Right, it's just a proposal at this
It's just
point.
a proposal right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. King, just something that was said
Very,
there.
very briefly, please.
She mentioned it earlier, the software.
Yes.
And I'm just addressing this to the minister. That software is way, 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 way behind. And there are currently software on the market that is being used in our schools. I don't want to touch that software that she is mentioning there.
Okay, point taken.
So it's going to keep us behind.
Okay,
Just
point
saying
taken. John, any comments in response to anything? Okay, okay. Give
That, just to respond very, very quickly, you asked a very, very good question regarding my position on the scorecard. I was about rethinking it when I heard the problems that you had in Panama with no, I support a scorecard. I need to know exactly where we are, and I don't want the ministry to do it because it will never have the credibility. It will always be viewed as an interested party making a statement that might be favorable to itself. So I want PRIAL to do it. So I am endorsing the move, but I don't want it to appear as if I'm asking PRIAL to do it. So, it's something that I have no difficulty with. I think it would be very useful. And I think you should, as fast as possible, try and get it done. But there are other ways to do the scorecard. There are different methodologies, and you have to contemplate and take into consideration Jamaica's present state, its peculiarities, and the data set that already exists. In fact, we have a very comprehensive data set for literacy at the primary level. We have started to publish a kind of a scorecard with publishing the national literacy results. It has had a great impact, I believe, on giving stakeholders voice in the accountability process. And what I would want to do is to hand that over to PRIAL. It would give certainly a higher level of credibility to the data published, but it would bring a deeper and wider analysis of the variables involved in getting the output that we want for literacy. So I'm willing to work very closely with PRIAL in sharing the data set and encouraging them to actually do that, providing, of course, they don't turn around and clobber me.
You know, what we would like from our end is that when the scorecard starts to become reality and is published, that you as members of the education community and interested persons and those who you influence, that you engage a scorecard and that you debate its merits and demerits and that you use it to hold those accountable yourself, because accountability ultimately comes from the stakeholders and the citizenry, and that you promote its further development and wider acceptance. To close this event this morning, let me first of all thank the Minister who joined us for the entire time, and that time is much appreciated. Certainly want to thank the researchers at CaPRI who have spent many months in doing the research and preparing the report. Would like to thank the CaPRI staff responsible for organizing this event this morning and making sure everyone was here, everything worked properly. And finally, to thank all of you for taking time out of your otherwise busy schedules and attending entirely in the public interest. Thank you. Have a good day.